falling through the sky. Waiting for the ground to bounce me up again. Up into the ionosphere to play in that sweet Columbic firmament. Mind spinning like a corkscrew, whizzing from North Pole to South. And back again. Painting the black of night with neon electric screams of brooding purple and brilliant fierce blue-green, reveling in the cross-product, smashing into other vectors and becoming pure ecstatic energy for the holiest picoseconds of existence. Then slamming back into mass reality with the force of heartbreak and the agony of the star-crossed lover, and now falling again, picking up speed, burning up in the atmosphere, charred, wasted, blackened bones with fire flesh and lava brain, now oozing feathers, terrible eyes flashing, fingers grasping for oxygen. Reverie. Cold wind rides the space between tenement buildings and paper dreams, and the sky is blue crystal. The winter sun sets early, stretching thin, the shadows of Brooklynites walking ever into the future past, with human faces and steady paces. White dots of birds fly far above, reflect sunlight like satellites, transcend concerns terrestrial. They fly through the colorful vapor trails that thought leaves behind as eyes make cirrus strokes across the fading blue canvas, Child Earth's favorite blue blankie that holds in the sun's love and greens the trees. Violin, my brain strings, happy, happy subway winter air, breathe deep, deeper, yes, and sit on the dirty ground when you are drunk and tired and in love with everything. Sneeze with delight, once, twice, proclaim it to the world. Hark, the herald nostrils sing, praise to my ass, I sat on a cheeseburger. Close your eyes, remember times past, when you walked in these same shoes, and future times when this procession is familiar as time. I stood up too fast and bruised my back on the safety railing. Sometimes I feel this word wasn't made for me. Sometimes I feel this world wasn't made for me. But then I lock eyes with you, and you tell me you're everythings and you're nothings. And I understand that we are the same, that we are beautiful, that people can be more beautiful than holy sacred moonrise. Music fell from the sky, like thousands of unknowable angelic words puddling at our feet that danced and danced as if the world were on fire and only you and I could stem the blade by surrendering our own flesh to its endless hungering for sleeping arms and swirling feet and glowing eyes that tie one soul to the next with the iron bond of desire and perfect momentary mutual understanding through physical coexertion. You were with me that night. When steam rose from the hot dog stands and the barachos on Mission Street, and the moon beamed out at us, just as it has beamed down, and millions, for millions of years and millions of loves. And if you ask me what it all means, all this, I would tell you. We were together that night when there was no time, and there was no space, and there was only the embrace of our own unique duality. You and me and you, frozen in perpetual motion. Unexpected Sunday morning sunrise follows morning after morning in the dark. Daylight savings time ends, and that's really bitchin'. But now my nights are darker than ever, plummeting toward winter like a spoonful of butter. No matter. I've seen my old friend, and she taught me to smile by smiling, and to say silly things by saying silly things, and reminded me that people like her yet walk upon this twirling world that unrolls like twine beneath our tightrope feet. Sigh softly, sigh slowly. Expel sweet sorrow through parched throat and defeated nostrils, tired teeth, weary diaphragm, racked ribs. Release your worries. Now, inhale. Oxygen come again. Restore vitality so I can live in perfect harmony with the greater part of me, the razzle-dazzle reality of stars and atoms as far as the eye can see. Sigh in sober ecstasy. space between people expands and contracts, as it must, but why must it? I close my eyes and see the white outlines of leaves falling through the dark blue pulsing air. The gray cobbled streets of Manhattan unfold before me, and I hear your voice everywhere and nowhere, ringing through my soul, noble narrator, reminding me of things forgotten and pulling me into the excellent day that is today. Commendable, perspicacious, enthusiastic vagabond, you feel life so deep, so deep, and you're tired, so tired. Commendable, perspicacious, enthusiastic vagabond, you feel life so deep, so deep, and you're tired, so tired. Winter is here, and you must rest for a time, gather energy, and then strike out again and again when spring comes. Rest, restore, reflect. Sharpen your limbs, hone your tongue. Move little pieces of your life forward. The world is swirling just beyond your toes, and it adores you, and it is yours if you can catch it. Screams an electric guitar agony, collapsing, relapsing, devouring itself. It cannot hold, Vendor fatality. Whammy bar expands, contracts, times moves, threads vibrate, screeching, crying for more dissonance, more heartbreak. Cymbals crash, brain implodes numbly into eternity. Black hole forming, more and more, please, more, no more. Back into melody, feedback, history, vodka, and iron on my squishy brain pellet, and I wonder what's happening to me, sitting with head skewed, jaw slack, jack, slaw, lips dry, cracked from the cold, world fracturing, melting, reforming, alien landscapes, and new vibrations, new choices, new weather, new symbols, new desires, new mutations, and machinations, and pontifications, and revelations! Tuning static, she said. It felt like I was tuning static.